Hello my fine young fellow me Watsons, how are you doing? Disclaimer. This vlog will contain some very explicit knowledge. Today is the return of the very dodgy facial hair. I know. I don't know whether any of you have tried to grow a beard, or whether you can, or in the early stages of beardness, it kind of looks a bit shit, and that's where I am now. Sorry, ladies. To remedy this really shit facial hair, I'm going to go back in time to a purer, more innocent, more simple world, where this didn't happen. Accompanied by some very double rainbow-esque footage of the lake at uni. Enjoy.
This is the lake. As you can see, it's kind of a bit frozen over. There's a nice hill up there. And in those trees there's a castle, which I have a beautiful lecture in. And you can see the sun go down. In my last but one video, I gave you 3 tools from which to approach the wonderful, confusing world of people. They were ontology, semantics,
Short detail and sense and reference.
and logic.
Now we have those tools, we're just going to tuck them away and bring them out if and when we need them, usually to critique.
Now I'm going to dedicate a vlog to each of the 4 main theories of society. They are consensus theory, conflict theory,
Interactionism.
and postmodernism.
Respectively, they are the Paul, John, George and Ringo of modern social theory. What I mean by this is that consensus theory, I lovely Paul, my favourite, is the very popular, very sort of conventional kind of theory. Conflict theory, as you can probably tell from the title, is quite reactionary. It's out there for change and all that kind of shit. Interactionism is quite a subdued subject, unlike the last two, which are very grand and try to explain society from, well, by looking at society and then honing in on the individual. What interactionism does is it looks at all these individuals bumming around and builds a theory of society from that. And postmodernism is undoubtedly the Ringo. It has no kind of bearing on anything. It's the most insanely crap theory known to humanity, apart from racism, but somehow persists. It needs to be there to be a whipping boy, to make the others look really, really cool. Postmodernism's general oeuvre is that nothing means anything anymore, and the world is pictures, and language can't express anything, and you're the only human being in the world, and I am merely a figment of your imagination. A lot of postmodernists won't tell you that, but that's essentially the direction that they're going in. Just an example of all 4 theories in context. Imagine a supermarket. A consensus theorist would go, "Oh, look at all those people buying stuff. I wonder what the function of that is. I wonder how they all go about go buying their collective gubbins and get in and out without a major amount of fuss. I wonder what their buying patterns are. I know. Let's see how many people buy eggs compared to milk compared to Zimbabwean cheese. And let's look at the results and quantify them, and then we'll have a brilliant picture of what this supermarket's like." A conflict theorist would go, "These big fucking corporations, look at them. They're controlling all these people into believing that ham costs £1.99 instead of the 30p that they paid to produce it. These people are being exploited." An interactionist would look at the interactions between the till people and the customers and the staff and build up a general theory on what that supermarket is like. An interactionist would look at the supermarket anthropologically. Like, you know, these kind of Victorian explorers who want to discover what a tribe is like by saying, "Well, Mr. Boo-Boo, what do you do?" It's in that kind of vein. And of course, the postmodernists would go, "What's a supermarket?"
Money is a construct. These might be figments of your imagination, dude.
And all the kind of random, well, it is random shit that they come up with. As you can probably tell, I'm not the biggest fan of postmodernism. Certainly, all the academics I'm going to be talking about, and all academics the world over which talk about people, will tend to fit in to at least one of these main ideas. Now, my fine young fellow me-whatsits, I want to leave you with some food for thought. If you want someone to ignore something, you put it right under their nose. I'll see you soon, my fine young fellow me-whatsits. Goodbye.